Hey everybody, how you doing? Dr. Moneybags here with you. Excuse me. So I wanted to talk a little bit about, this, or excuse me, these stories going around about chatbots and AI making price predictions of Shiba Inu hitting insane amounts, going 50x, 60x, whatever. Here's the bigger problem, right? So these price predictions and the videos that come around with them, I saw a few today. More of that clickbait headline, oh, it's going to 50x. But then when you watch the video, you find out, oh, well, the AI chatbot said it's going to do it in, 5 years. Well, who the fuck wants to wait 5 years? I'm not waiting 5 years. Why should anybody else? Like I said, I have no faith in the Shiba Inu dev team, so I have no reason to hold on to my SHIB anymore. They've not proven that they can manage anything to do with Shiba Inu or even Shibarium for that matter. And so it's really come down to, look, there's people that get hyped over this and they're counting on Shiba Inu to make them crypto millionaire. And I've said this before and I can say it again. The chance of you becoming a crypto millionaire because Shiba Inu spikes is very slim. When I sold off my Shiba Inu, I had a little over 60 million. And I just said, I'm done. I'm done. I'm completely done. I lost $20 as I've said before. But it's, all this hype that people have been saying, it's going to do this, it's going to do this tomorrow, it's going to do this next week, it's going to do it. You want to know what your Shiba Inu is? It's your Powerball ticket. It's your Mega Millions ticket. That's exactly what it is. Right? Just like I look at the coins I hold. We've looked at my wallet. You saw that what's in there. Any one of those coins is my Powerball ticket. Right? But in reality, I know most of those are going to go to zero. Zero. You see what I'm saying? Zero. Nothing. There's going to be nothing there. And to let a lot of these influencers get you hyped up and making you think that, Shiba's going to do this and Shiba's going to do that. It's not going to do it. Look, if it's been 3 or 4 years now since a few Shiba Inu millionaires were made. If it was going to happen again, it would have happened by now. And there just isn't enough of a market in order for that to happen. There is not. You again, this is coming down to utility, and people need to stop thinking that somehow Saitoshi the shyster and Lucy the loser and Da Vinci the dickhead are going to somehow flip a switch and Shiba Inu shoots up to 1 cent. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. Not in your lifetime, not in my lifetime. You have to find another coin that's going to do it. And I have a few that I hold on to right now. And honestly, out of all of my assets, I think I have 3 that I could see going somewhere in the next 12 to 18 months. But let's be realistic here. A lot of factors have to come into play. Bitcoin halving is not going to do it. I only got into crypto maybe a year ago, but even I know through my research and reading, look, this is just like the stock market. It's just a different form of it. And, stocks do good if a company does good. The coins, if they have a purpose, they're going to do well. Bitcoin can somehow have a purpose. XRP can have a purpose. CRO, BNB. These are things that have a purpose. Some of these other coins, again, they're just digital Pokemon trading cards. They have no utility. None. None. Think of the guy that spent 10,000 Bitcoin for a pizza years ago. Show me one restaurant today that's accepting Shiba Inu to place an order for food. I live near Philadelphia. Okay? I don't know of a single restaurant that accepts any crypto. Okay? Maybe somewhere in New York City, which is still 70 plus miles away from where I live. But even then, I don't know who they are. There's not a list magically appearing somewhere of these restaurants accept this form of payment and blah, 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 blah. Because if they did, any businesses, don't you think they'd make a bigger thing about it? Because you would think if there's more utility to use the coin, there would be people like advertising it. Because then people would have a reason to run out and buy crypto. Hey, I can go out and buy this car. I can go out and buy a Honda Accord, brand new, for 1 Bitcoin. Walk into any car dealership and tell them you want to buy a brand new Honda Accord for 1 Bitcoin. Because that's about what one of them is going to cost. At least with any decent options. And they're going to look at you like, you just went completely nuts. I actually asked the dealer. I said to a dealer, I said, look, I could transfer you X amount of this coin, and I showed him the record of what this coin is doing, and I said, and I'll even include extra, and I said, and if, you'll sell me this, because I was looking for a third car. And they were like, no, we're not going to do that. Just cash it out. And I'm like, I said, if I cash it out, then I got to wait for the time to process it and blah, blah, blah. But if I transfer it over to you in a wallet, you have it immediately. And you can do with it what you want, whether invest it and blah, blah, blah. He just looked at me like I had, walked up and slapped them upside the head with my dick. It's just, I'm sorry, it's not there. The utility is still not there. And everybody hyping up about a bull market and all of this. Look, the Bitcoin ETF turned out to be a bomb. It did nothing. Bitcoin has dropped significantly. Half of the coins associated with it have nothing going on with them. They're not doing dick. At some point, we need to wake up, and we have to put in the work to make sure that the coins or the tokens or whatever you want to call them are going to have a purpose. So some of these coins with white papers say, well, this is what we're going to want to do with it, or this is what we're going to want to do with it. The only thing I've heard out of Shiba Inu that of any significance was Taylor Swift allowing people to buy concert tickets with it. But where do you go to buy the tickets? I haven't seen a website pop up that says buy Taylor Swift tickets with your Shiba Inu right here. Not seen it. Not that I would be looking for it, because I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift that I would spend money to go to one of her concerts. But even if it was a band I like, but nobody else is doing it. If there's going to be something, a purpose of crypto, the real only coin other than Bitcoin and maybe Ethereum is XRP. They actually have a plan down the road. Nobody else has anything. That's like when they go, oh, we're going to be the fastest meme coin to this, or we're going to, we're going to make fun of Wall Street, so we're going to come out with this token. They haven't done anything. I own X amount of Wall Street memes, and they haven't done nothing. Nothing. I'd be lucky if I broke even on my investment. Sonic was the other one, Sonik. And to be honest with you, the only crypto that gave me a good return on my investment no bullshit, was Honorarium. The second one was Vegas Inu. Troll did give me an ROI, but Troll, I didn't catch it in time to really make, like, I think I would have maxed out at making about $250, and I didn't catch it until it was down to where if I sold all of my inventory, it would come to, I think it came to $150 when I sold it. Still made profit, but wasn't what I needed. I dumped out a Lunk because Lunk is just, look, Terra Luna Classic. That looks dead. That I will never get that. I do not understand the voting for that. Why they voted against their best interests. It's just sad. But yes, just keep in mind your meme coin is a Powerball ticket. That's all it is. And you have to own a lot. Like I said, you get into these coins with septillion amounts of quantity, you better be buying at least 10% of that to get it to move to do anything. And I've bought some of them, and you know what? I'm glad I don't have more than $4 or $5 invested in them, because they ain't done shit. They went up a little quick, everybody dumped, they died. You know, it's really coming down to, like I said, they're digital trading cards. That's all it is. You know, they're more NFT than the NFT. I just hate to say it. Do I have faith that something's going to happen in the market? I do. I would really like to see Bitcoin do everything that it's supposed to do. I would love that people become wealthy out of crypto to show other people that crypto isn't bullshit, because there are some good things about crypto, but unless people start getting serious and start implementing it in ways that it can actually be usable, it's just going to be this thing. And you know, it's very rare to see a coin go to the links like Shiba Inu. It's never going to make those kind of gains again. You know, I mean, if it dropped one more zero, and I would have kept my, like I was saying, if it went to 3 zeros and a 5, and I kept my supply, I'd have about $26,000 off about a $500 or $600 investment. But I got rid of it. So they're $800 investment, excuse me. But I got rid of it because look at it, it's dropped like crazy. And now you've got people posting videos about chat bots and AIs going, oh, it's going to go 50x. 50x my ass. You know, it ain't going to do it in 1 year. It ain't going to do it in 5 years. It ain't going to do it in 10 years. There's just nothing there. And the dev team keeps screwing it up. They keep doing everything against the possibility of Shiba Inu becoming something better than it is. And the lapdogs of this community are just, we'll simp for you, Shib Army. Oh, we'll simp for you. Seriously? These guys have screwed up the burn. They've backed out on promises made, and these people that are in the Shib Army are running to them, basically ready to put the Shib cock in their mouth. And nothing's come out of it. That term simp, that's what I think of the Shib Army. Because that's all I'm seeing is a bunch of people simping on a dev team that could give two shits less about you. Because if they really cared, would they have pulled that stunt with the $1.3 million of tokens to be burned? If they were really serious, they would have burned all of it in one day, just like they were doing the days before. Why all of a sudden the change? Got to ask yourself this stuff. At what point do you cut somebody off? If you're girlfriend or best friend made promise after promise after promise and didn't make good on it, would you still be friends with them? If they've let you down at every point, at what point do you stop trusting them? Or are you just holding on to that dream that, oh, this coin could jump and I could be a billionaire the next day because it happened one time? And you just weren't a part of it. I got sucked into it. I did. I've all the articles, blah, blah, blah. I got sucked into it too. But yet, here I sit with a bunch of coins that are nothing but Powerball tickets. And I'm just waiting for my numbers to get called. Just keep that in mind. Have a good night, guys, and thank you for tuning in and all that. And oh, shit, I just realized it's Sunday. Have a happy Monday. Bye.